Lights out, lying in your arms, and these feelings.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay, if you do not know me. I know I sound very congested again. I feel like I'm getting sick again, and I am so over it. I don't want to be sick. I am back, and I am here with my new hair. I absolutely love it. I really hope you guys like it too. Today we did this really fun green smoky eye. I wanted to try out these new green shimmer shades that I got on my lid. And yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing how I achieved this look, then please stay tuned. So the first thing I am going to start off with is the Trust Fund Beauty Gimme Good Face Primer. Just take like a pea-size amount. Should be enough for your whole face. I'm going to be mixing two foundations today. So I'm going to be taking Creamy Natural from the Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation, and I'm going to be taking Natural Buff from the Fit Me foundation. The majority I'm going to be using is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat shade because it's a little lighter than my skin tone. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the Fit Me foundation because it oxidizes really bad. I need just enough to darken up the other foundation. I'm going to mix those around on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to go in and dot it all around my face. Always, I'm bouncing that in with my beauty blender. I'm going in with Maybelline's concealer in the shade Light. Powder, I am going to be going in with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. I am just going to pick that up on my beauty blender, and I'm just going to press it into my skin. Holy shit. Dang. My skin looks like airbrushed. I'm just applying this on the spots where I get oily throughout the day. Especially my forehead. Now my skin is looking very one-dimensional right now, so I'm going to go in with some bronzer and warm up my face. I also like to take it into the hairline. Next, I'm going to contour my face. I'm going to be contouring my face with this shade right here. It's from an e.l.f. duo. And this is just going to further hollow out our cheeks and give us more of a slender looking face. You want to apply contour on the areas of your face that you want to appear smaller because it's going to create a shadow. I'm also going to go around my jawline, make it stand out a bit more. You can even do a little bit on your bottom lip, right under, right here. Create the illusion of a fuller bottom lip. Now I know that I said that I don't contour my nose, but I kind of want to try today. So I'm going to be taking the Coastal Scents BRB SO2 brush. That's a mouthful. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of product to start off with. Actually, it did do something. I'm going to put a little bit of shadow just right on this part of my nose. So it makes the tip of my nose appear like it's a little higher up, I guess. Probably not something I would do every day, but maybe if I'm going like full beat glam, like full face like I am today, I would do it. But I just feel like it's kind of an unnecessary step for like an everyday makeup. But for this kind of a look, I think it actually looks nice. Now for blush, I'm going to be going in with my Morphe 10B palette. I want to go with the pink shade today. I'm going to take a very light amount of this one right here. And I'm using my Morphe BK26 brush for this. Now for highlight, I think I want to stick kind of cool toned from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. Wow, I can't speak today. Oh my god. From the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, I'm going to go in with Vermeer. I'm going to be taking that on my Morphe M510 brush and applying that to the high points of my face. Since our skin is so matte and poreless, I really want to have a nice glow from our highlight. Also going to take that onto my cupid's bow, a little bit above my brow, and I'm going to switch over into a smaller brush. I'm just going to take this Luxie 207 brush, and I'm going to take Vermeer on there and then put it on the very tip of my nose. This is going to also help the illusion of my nose being pointed upward. And I'm going to put a little bit on the bridge. Not much. Next, we are going to move into brows. Just combing through them, taming them down. And as always, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Soft Brown and my pony brow brush.
Start to change. One look into your eyes and I'm floating far away.
It's really crazy how much longer it takes to do your makeup when you're doing like a full face of makeup, because I just looked at my monitor. I've been recording for 23 minutes. I'm not even done with my brows, and typically like when I get ready for work in the morning, all I do is like foundation, powder, bronzer, blush, eyebrows, and mascara, and I go. I can literally do it in 10 minutes. It's just crazy to me. I've taken over double that amount of time and I haven't even gotten to my eyes. Brows are on. I am just going to set them, as always, with my CoverGirl Brow Gel, also in Soft Brown. Alrighty, so start off the eyes. MAC Painterly Paint Pot all over my lid space, all the way from lid to brow, dragging it out as always. After your eye primer is down, you want to just set your lid space wherever you applied the primer, just with any sort of matte shadow that matches your skin tone. This is going to help blending be a lot easier, make it look a lot more seamless. So the first shade I'm going to be going in with is I Spy from ColourPop. I am taking that on my Elizabeth Mott blending brush and just placing this up into the crease. Once you have that how you like it, I'm going to be going in with the shade Rebel, also from ColourPop. Taking that on my Morphe M441 brush. And this is going straight into our crease, just a little lower than the transition shade. This shade you really have to work with, just because I used a real hair brush and a ColourPop shadow, and as I have said before in my videos, ColourPop shadows and real hair brushes don't work too well together. You get a really nice blend, but you really have to work with them and build them up. I'm going to be going in with this Wet n Wild palette called Comfort Zone. I'm going to be taking a mixture of these two shades on my MAC 217 brush. And this is going directly into the socket. I'm just going to go back in with my M441 brush and blend out that edge. So from there, take any black shadow that you own, matte black, and I'm going to be taking it on this MAC 219 brush, just any sort of really tiny, precise pencil brush. And this is going to be getting smoked out on our upper lash line and then into the crease as well. I'm also going to drag it out a little bit, help elongate the eyes. And then going back in with the 217, I'm going to blend that out. Just keep going back in and darkening it up until you have your desired effect. The next shade I'm going to be going in with is Crinkle. It's this really beautiful bluish gray color, and it's really, really shimmery. I'm just going to be taking that on my ring finger, and I'm just going to tap that right next to that black shade and bring it about halfway onto the lid. To fill in the rest of the lid, I'm going in with this City Color Cosmetics Shimmer Shadow. This is in the shade Beach Cottage. And this is just going on that inner corner and meeting up with Crinkle in the middle. And then just start tapping over where that line meets with the brush. And then I still have some shadow on my finger. And I'm just going to tap over it with my finger, go back in with the brush, go back in with my finger until I am happy with the blend. Now with that Crinkle shade, we lost a little bit of the intensity from the black, so I'm going to go back in and really intensify it some more. Moving on to the lower lash line, I'm going to be taking a mixture of the two shades from the Wet n Wild palette. Using the same pencil brush, I'm going to be putting that right on the lower lash line, staying as close to the lashes as possible, connecting it with the upper lid, and stopping about halfway in. Maybe a little over halfway. And make sure it meets up with the upper lid or it won't look cohesive. Well, I can't find the brush I used for the shimmery green shade, so I'm just going to use a different one. And then I'm just going to be placing this on the lower lash line all the way into the inner corner and blending where the two shades meet in the middle. And then I'm just going to go back in with my 217 blending brush. I'm not picking up any more product, but I just kind of want to smoke out those edges on the bottom. Lastly, to add a little bit of a highlight, I'm going in with the shade Vermeer that we used to highlight our face earlier. And I'm just going to place that on the inner corner, brighten up the eyes a bit, and under my brow. So that is the eyes done. I'm going to go apply some mascara, pop on some falsies, and I'll be right back. So I totally forgot to mention, but I also went ahead and popped some white eyeliner in my waterline. Now for lips, I am going to be going in with the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Brooklyn Thorn. It's a really pretty muted purpley gray. very last thing I'm going to do is apply some faux freckles. So the way I like to do this, I take my Morphe M2500 brush. It's this super tiny, stiff detailing brush. Now I'm going to get that wet. You can use MAC Fix Plus, you can use water, you can use whatever you have. And I am going to be taking any sort of light brown shade, and I'm just going to begin to dot it all over my face. And I'm just going to begin to place them randomly. Freckles typically appear on the high points of your face. So your nose, your cheeks, your forehead, your chin, and they can be really concentrated. You can have one or two. I have one right here and right here. And they don't have to be perfect. That's the nice thing about them, is they're not uniform. I'm also intensifying my natural freckles as well. I like to keep it more concentrated toward my nose, and then as I get out further away from my nose, I like to space them out a bit more. Just like that. They're not perfect, they're not uniform. And lastly, I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender and a little bit of my pressed powder and just go over the freckles so that they look like they're under the makeup. And that'll help them look a lot more natural. This will also help set them so they don't move throughout the day. Alrighty, you guys, this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Mwah.